Now let's get more insight from Stefanos Manos. He's a former Greek finance minister and joins us on the phone from Athens. Thank you so much for joining us. Mr. Manos, I wanted first of all to ask you to respond to criticism that we've had here in Europe about Mr. Papandreou taking Europe hostage. Is this referendum, which could actually throw everything in the works just to get a better deal with the European Union?
But I'm not sure that he's trying to get a better deal. He never said that he's trying to get a better deal. What I think he's trying to gain is some personal legitimacy with the Greek people. And he's just gambling and took a very, very irresponsible and reckless decision, which has very serious risks for Greece.
And why did he not
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, and why did he not discuss this, first of all, with his cabinet? Because we understand that actually some members of his own cabinet were surprised about this. And when you say it's a gamble, do you think the gamble will pay off? Or do you think that once it goes to referendum, there's a very big chance that actually the Greeks will say no to austerity measures, no to Europe?
Well, the no, if it's a no, it's really a no for Mr. Papandreou. That's the problem with referenda. That you run the danger that people answer a different question from the one that they are really asked. And my guess is that this is a very, very serious risk, because Papandreou's popularity with the Greek people is really extremely low at the moment. And so I suspect that we are running this danger. And the other possibility that is that people will not vote, and the referendum to be valid, you need at least 40% participating. So he may not get that, and therefore the referendum will be void. But in the meantime, we will have had an extra 2 or 3 months of extreme uncertainty.
But Mr. Manos, I wanted to ask you, this gamble, I mean, you say he's taking a very big gamble. Is this gamble taken because he doesn't have the stomach to go through the reforms? Does he want to avoid responsibility, or is he really seeking legitimacy?
Legitimacy and spreading of responsibility. I think it's politics, and that's the way they should be looked. And I hope that today Sarkozy and Merkel will point out to him that Europe cannot keep offering assistance to Greece under the circumstances, because one needs credibility in dealing with a country. And the simplest way is to say to Mr. Papandreou that until that referendum takes place, they cannot give us any further assistance. That, I think, would have a positive effect, because it would force Mr. Papandreou to rethink what you just did.
Yeah,
you know that there is the 6th tranche that should be paid out within the next 2 weeks. So if that is delayed, that perhaps may clear Mr. Papandreou's mind.